What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BlockHash here at Blockchain Futurist in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here I'm doing our first interview of the day at the conference with Jonathan from Stocktwits. Jonathan, welcome, man. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Sweating. It's hot out here.
Yeah, it's bright
the sun
too.
Came out.
I should have brought some sunglasses. Anyways, I appreciate you taking the time, man.
Sure.
Would love to kick this off with a little bit of background maybe on yourself, tell people a little bit about you, and then we'll kind of dive into Stocktwits. But how'd you kind of wind up in the Web3 world, and what kind of eventually led to Stocktwits for you too?
Sure. I mean, I'm an old school commodities trader who then transitioned into Forex, or rather doing a lot with the NQES futures trading, got into foreign currencies, but really heavily got into crypto probably around 2016-ish, and have been heavy into it ever since. Then I got into like the kind of the writing and teaching side of things kind of by accident, and Stocktwits reached out to me back in 2022 and on LinkedIn, and that's how I ended up at Stocktwits. I've been there ever since, and I've been a user of the platform since, I don't know, 2014 or 2013, something like that. So cool. I've known about Stocktwits forever and a day. Yeah.
Excellent. And how long has Stocktwits been around for?
Since around 2008.
Oh, wow. Quite a while then.
Yeah, Howard Lindson's I kind of call him like the original degen, because he really kind of like separated social from Facebook and Twitter at the time, and then all the conversation of finance into a single space. And it's, well, he's done something right, because it's still around.
Yep, very true, very true. So what can you tell us about Stocktwits in terms of its involvement here at Blockchain Futurist in the Web3 space as well? Like, what do you guys kind of focus on right now?
We launched Cryptotwits this year. So we've had Stocktwits, we launched Cryptotwits, and we're moving really heavily into crypto more. Even though we've had crypto for a while, as far as the tickers on the site and the newsletter that I write, branching it off into having our own distinct crypto space makes it more attractive for people who are crypto native. It's a struggle to get people from crypto into a TradFi social place.
Right.
But we've had a lot of like fun success with some things, such as there was Stocktoberfest a couple weeks ago, and our social media guy for crypto, we encouraged during one of our spaces, like, let's get some meme coins trending on the app, and we had enough activity that we were kind of having a lot of fun with the idea that all the TradFi people are in Coronado, and they're looking at the app and they see Fartcoin trending. So it's a kind of like a little funny tongue-in-cheek, but it's just shows how powerful and active the crypto community is in our space.
Tell me a bit about Cryptotwits a little bit more. Like, how does it work exactly? Like, is this something that you sign up for? Is it an app, or what's
If you have the Stocktwits app, you have Cryptotwits. It's all in there.
Okay, it's all integrated.
It's all integrated. One of the issues that, not really an issue, but the tickers, like, also, I don't know if you know this, but the cash tag, the dollar sign, Stocktwits created that.
Really?
That was something that Stocktwits created way back in the day, and then Twitter X co-opted it a while ago. But we had separate tickers for crypto with a .x. It always confused a lot of people, confused the hell out of me too. But that's gone now, so it's a lot more friendly for people using cash tags and tagging projects and tokens. Also, and I don't know if it's live yet, because it's like not very long from either now or when I'm talking about this.
Sure.
People who have projects in the crypto space, whether it's meme coins, tokens, they'll be able to take control of their stream. So it's not like extra Reddit where like everybody talks about everything in one spot. If you want to talk about Dogecoin, you want to talk about Bitcoin, you want to talk about Objective Protocol, they're all their own separate tickers and streams that you can talk. And if you are the owner of that project, you'll be able to claim that page and have ownership of it, and pin posts and kind of control that.
Okay, so it kind of has like a social element to it. So you can
Big
like
time.
share company information or updates. Can like community also like chime in there?
Oh yeah, yeah. Community is probably the most important and active part of our of Stocktwits. The hands down, community is the like bedrock of how it works.
Awesome. And then what are you guys looking to take out of blockchain futures? Are you looking for more partnerships? Are you just spreading the good word? Are you looking for users? What's kind of the goal here?
More about spreading the good word, because there's a lot of, probably now more than ever, especially even with just within the last year, it's getting people who are in traditional finance and that traditional tech space to get in, and then you have like crypto as well. They used to be two very separate entities. Now they're very married, and there isn't a social platform out there that better integrates the crypto degens and the traditional finance space better than our app.
What do you think about the state of crypto right now? It's been a very interesting year. We have a lot
price action or the policy?
I guess both. I mean, they kind of, I would like to say they kind of play hand in hand together a little bit. Regulation, policy, legislation has been very positive. Price action has been very kind of up and down, not necessarily like a traditional cycle, I think. So I think it throws a lot of people off. You guys having Stocktwits and hearing from the community and all these projects in one place, what are you guys kind of noticing, or what are some trends that you see?
I mean, I think it's really any big surprise that the atmosphere from a political and regulatory environment has never been more favorable. So there's really not a lot of fears on that end. The only fears that exist are probably like nitpicky particulars about what's in a bill, what's not in a bill.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, what exists now and what's happening now, a couple of years ago, we never would have thought it happened. Price action. When I look at our Stocktwits users, there's a difference between people who've been in crypto for a year or two and those who've been in it since 2016, 17, 18, 19. If you've made it through one ugly cycle and you're still around, you're likely to stick around. And I will say that and I don't have anything to quantify this, but when the stock market suffers like a 5% BIP, there's a collective panic. When it happens to crypto, and our users on Stocktwits and Cryptotwits, when crypto collapses 5, 10, 20%, it's like another Tuesday. There's a lot of, people are very resilient, very ballsy, and very positive about the long-term future.
Yeah, it's been quite an interesting year seeing, I think, a lot of these things shape out the way we all wanted it to. A lot of government intervention in a good way, a lot of companies onboarding, and seeing big banks, financial institutions like Bank of America and JP Morgan launch stable coins in the space. RWA is getting really big. BlackRock has done plenty as well.
Oh yeah.
It's a very different world now. Do you think the same like cyclical nature of this space is the same, or do you think that that's also starting to change, or maybe it's just a gradual progression of growth over time versus these massive spurts every 4 or 5 years?
I think you're starting to see a lot more of the application of blockchain technology in finance, specifically with real world asset. That's a hard word to say. Real world asset tokenization, RWAs. I mean, even here, I mean, I would imagine there weren't many RWA entities here over the last couple of years, but there are now. Like I'm just like the first 2 people I ran into who we said hi. They were all. Both of them were involved in some type of real-world asset tokenization project. So that's becoming more popular.
Yeah.
Crypto itself, from a speculative standpoint, investment standpoint, that just continues to grow. I mean, I don't remember what the recent stats were, but only 7% of the global population has had any exposure to crypto or currently has exposure. So when you're in it for a long time, sometimes it feels like this is a dud, or sometimes it feels like nothing's happening. But going back just to like look at the stats on our own platform with Cryptotwits and Stocktwits, the user growth, attention, and use is always increasing. Hasn't had any signs that it's going to capitulate anytime soon.
Yeah, it's a very interesting take. I kind of share the same, I think, thought process when it comes to that. what are you guys' plans going into 2026 for Stocktwits, Cryptotwits? Anything that you can share in terms of maybe what's on your guys' horizon or roadmap, or maybe some areas that you guys want to focus on?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say or not say. I will say that there's something with video.
Yeah.
Something with our charts. We have these we have a small group of really crazy smart engineer people, wingineers. They've got some pretty cool stuff coming down the pipe for the entire platform. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of fun. Things that are going to give people who are content creators more ownership and opportunities on the platform than there are right now. Yeah.
Awesome. And then where can people go to keep up with everything you guys are doing at Stocktwits? Social is the best place to go on the website. Do you have a blog? Should people just go to Stocktwits there and get info?
Stocktwits.com is on the website, and then you can find Stocktwits in the Google Play Store, the Apple Store. One other thing I forgot to mention is that the thing that I love about it as a trader is our sentiment and message volume. I don't know how it's still free for everybody, because if you actually use it and learn how to use it as a tool in your decision making, not financial advice, just my own anecdotal experience. It's very interesting when you see prices moving down. Our sentiment over the month, week, or a day is relatively flat to neutral, but the message volume starts to creep up higher.
Yeah.
But the prices keep going down. In technical analysis, there's Technical Analysis 101, your baby's first book on technical analysis. One of the first things you learn is the principle that volume precedes price. It's the theory that prices are going down, but the amount of trading of those shares goes up, that a reversal higher is about to begin. It's been my experience that people tend to talk about things before they do them.
Right.
People like to talk about blah, 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 whatever it is, before they want to go buy something or do something. That is a very, very true thing you get to see happen on our app, is people start talking about things before they start to buy things. And that adage of volume precedes price, I would argue that the message volume precedes even the traded volume. The message volume is an insanely powerful leading indicator of where price action may or may not, the direction. It's pretty crazy that it's still free right there for everybody to use, because it is a pretty damn powerful tool.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to use it more as well. Is it on Android and Apple? Or?
Android and Apple, yep.
Okay.
Or you can use it on the web, yep.
Okay, cool. Well, Jonathan, I appreciate it. This has been really great getting to catch up with you and learn more about what Stocktwits is kind of focused on here and heading into 2026. And enjoy the event. There's a lot of great companies here. I'm sure that you make some great connections and network as well. And we'll see you around here.
Nice meeting with you.
Likewise.